Hey, what's up everybody? A while ago I had planned to make a video showing all of the roller coaster and amusement park shirts that I've collected over the course of me being a roller coaster enthusiast, especially over my last few larger trips. And I just got back from my trip to Florida. Hopefully some of those videos are dropping on the channel by now and you guys are getting to see some of the awesome experiences I've had. But I got even more shirts during that trip, and so I figured it's about time I finally made this video showcasing to you guys all of the roller coaster and theme park shirts that I have. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put on all of my shirts, show how they fit, show how they look at me, and at the end I'm going to have them all laid out on my vid back here, and I'll show you guys every single shirt I have. So I'm not going to do this in any particular order. I'm just going to throw on a shirt, show you guys how it fits, let you know what I think, and then move on to the next one. So let's get into it. Alright, first shirt I'm showing off is this Prowler shirt from Worlds of Fun. It was actually one of the first parks I went to on my big trip that I took last year in August, and it's a great shirt. It has the panther from the Prowler logo, says the name. I prefer simpler shirts. I like that it has Worlds of Fun. I don't like super cluttered shirts, so I just like the name and the logo. This isn't the actual Prowler logo, but it's pretty close, so I enjoyed it. This shirt doesn't have a design on the back, but any shirts that do have back designs I will show. So anyway, yeah, that is my Prowler shirt from Worlds of Fun. Let's move on to the next one. All right, next up we got this Maverick shirt from Cedar Point. It says Maverick on the bottom, has the first drop. I really like this retro design with all the lines of the colors and the bright poppy colors with the dark background of the shirt. Most parks I only get one shirt usually, but if there are parks that have more than one amazing ride, then I'll get multiple shirts. It just depends. Obviously from Cedar Point I got multiple shirts, but this was the first shirt I got there, and yeah, I really do quite like this shirt. Maverick's obviously an amazing ride, and so I had to pick up this shirt. So yeah, great shirt. Let's move on to the next one. All right, this shirt is my Air Force One shirt. For those of you who don't know yet, this is my new #1 roller coaster. It has the most insane airtime I've ever experienced. But we're not really talking about the coasters that much right now. I just want to talk about the designs of the shirt, and in my opinion, this is a perfect shirt. It's one flat color, nothing crazy, just the logo of the ride, which is a great clean logo, and of course, Fun Spot America Atlanta. Yeah, it's a great shirt, great design, simple. Obviously not the best thing out there. I think there are better logos and better designs, but it gets the job done. It says Air Force One on it, is the original logo, has the original colors. Great shirt, super comfortable. On to the next one. All right, next up is this Verbolten shirt from Busch Gardens Williamsburg. Verbolten is an awesome ride, love the theming. This shirt is a bit busier than I usually prefer. Usually I just like the text or the logo, but I don't mind it. It's the car driving out of like this, I don't even know. I don't know if it's the Forbidden Forest or whatever the theme of the ride is, but it's a car driving out of like this dark area, and it says Verbolten. I usually like muted colors on my shirts like black, gray, tan, or whatever, but I don't mind a pop every now and again. A bright color like red, purple, green, blue, something like that works with certain logos. I think this works, so that's why I bought it. I enjoyed it. So anyway, great shirt. Next shirt coming up right now. All right, next up is my Lightning Rod shirt. This is one of my favorite shirts I have because it's a nice muted black color, and it does what many shirts fail to do. Many shirts will try to take a simplified logo and like make it a little more complex, but like ruin it. This shirt takes the original Lightning Rod with the red, and it just fills in some of the coaster in the background. You can see some of the supports, and I love the way it does it. It also says Dollywood. It takes something simple and just makes it slightly more complex, but in a way that doesn't ruin the original logo. And yeah, it's awesome. The Lightning Rod logo is awesome in this shirt. I feel like transfers it over to shirt form perfectly. So another great shirt. All right, next up we have Iron Rattler shirt. I don't think it's the cleanest logo ever, but it has the name, it has a snake. I think it gets the job done. Obviously, Iron Rattler is a great ride, a great RMC, so I had to pick up a shirt for it. I do like the black color. I think it works with the logo. So overall, it's a great shirt. Glad I got it. Not the best, but it gets the job done, and I still do love to wear it a lot, especially when I go to parks with RMCs. I'm sure you guys will notice that in my videos. I always try to wear a shirt that corresponds with the park I'm going to. Like, I wouldn't wear this to Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, because this ride is from there. But let's say I were to go to Magic Mountain or Cedar Point or some place that has a great RMC, this would be one of the shirts I would pick from. I have a lot of RMC shirts, so I rotate them out. But yeah, I like to do that kind of thing, so pay attention to my videos. You guys will see I always try to wear matching shirts that correspond with the parks I'm at. So anyway, great shirt. On to the next one. All right, next up we have this Tatsu shirt. This is one of the better shirts I've seen from Six Flags. This shirt is actually a new design. I've been going to the park for years and looking for a good Tatsu shirt, and I never had one. Last time I went, I saw this one. It's the original logo, but they added fire to the eyes and this circular design around it, and I think it just looks great. I also love this dark blue color. I think that it looks great, and I think it is basically a perfect clean slate for the logo to sit on. I don't really know what else much to say about it besides for it's a great shirt, obviously a great ride, and yeah, I like it. So on to the next shirt. All right, next up we have this El Toro shirt. I'm actually not the biggest fan of this shirt. I wish it was just the logo with the bull, maybe the Six Flags Great Adventure 2. I don't mind the airtime hill in the back, but as you can see, it has all these stats in the background, and this is just an example of a park taking an amazing logo, adding way too much to it, making it way too busy. Just the El Toro, even just the bull would have been fine. Don't mind the airtime hill, even the park name, but all of it together with the stats in the background is a bit much. But as you guys know, El Toro is an amazing roller coaster, best wooden roller coaster that I've ridden, so I had to get the shirt. So overall, it could be better, but I still like it. I still wear it. It's a great shirt, great ride, great park. So yeah, on to the next one. All right, next up is this Twisted Timber shirt. As you can see here, it says Twisted Timbers, King's Dominion. It is a bit of a messy design. You can kind of see some of the shirt track mixed in with like some swirling colors and stuff. Honestly, I don't think it's that great of a shirt, but it was the best one they had in my opinion. The only other shirt they had with an actual Twisted Timbers logo on it was white. And I don't know if you guys know me, but I do not wear white shirts. They stain, and when you sweat, they like get see-through and you can see your skin and like nipples and stuff like that. I am not into that, so I refuse to buy white shirts, and even super light colors like light pink, you know, sometimes super light blues. I do have some light blue shirts, but only if they're like a bright poppy color, not like a light airy one. So anyway, not the biggest fan of this shirt, but Twisted Timbers is an amazing ride, so I did have to get this shirt. So yeah, I definitely think the design could be better, but still a great ride, so I had to pick it up. All right, next up we have this awesome Ghost Rider shirt. This shirt was actually made for me by my friend Mike. He came with me on this whole Florida trip, and I've hung out with him at Carowinds before. Super great guy. And yeah, Knott's Berry Farm does not have any good Ghost Rider shirts. They all have like weird pictures of random parts of the ride or like just stats listed, and I hate that. I just wanted a simple logo, and he made it for me. It's great. It's one of my favorite shirts I have, and it has a back design. On the back, it has my Instagram and my YouTube. For those of you who don't follow my Instagram, go check it out. I try to post 2 to 3 times a week. I got posts, I got reels. You'll see on my stories the parks I'm visiting, updates, what I think about rides. You're gonna get insights into my adventures before you can even see it on YouTube, so definitely go check it out if you haven't yet. Wasn't really planning on plugging that in my video. I usually just have it in the descriptions, but I figured since it's on the shirt, might as well. But yeah, overall, this is an amazing shirt. Thank you so much, Mike, for making it. I love it. So yeah, great shirt. On to the next one. All right, next up we have this Velocicoaster shirt. You can see here it says Jurassic World Velocicoaster on the bottom. Has the Raptor, has the ride coming right through here. This is a great shirt, obviously a great ride. I know earlier I said I don't like to wear lighter colors. This is a lighter blue. They didn't have a black shirt, and the darker shirt that they had a bunch of Raptors on it, but really didn't focus on the ride, and I want a shirt that showcased the ride. They also had a white shirt, but I just talked about how I don't wear white shirts, so I got this one. It does fit well, it is comfortable, and honestly, it doesn't have the problems that I have with most lighter shirts. Like, it's not too light in my opinion. I feel like if it's stained, I could get it cleaned out, and it's not really too see-through, so I do like it. It's a great shirt, it fits well, and obviously a great ride. So yeah, love this shirt. On to the next one. All right, next up we have this Diamondback shirt. This is a shirt where they went completely away from the original logo and made something new, but I love it. As you can see, you have a snake tearing through the black fabric of the shirt, I guess, and it says Diamondback. Super simple design, super clean, has the red track. Obviously, Diamondback is a great ride, and this is one of my favorite shirts just for the simple, clean design. It honestly looks pretty kick-ass, and I like that. So yeah, great shirt, and I love it. On to the next one. All right, next up we have this Steel Vengeance shirt. This is one of my favorite shirts I have. It's super soft, super comfortable, super simple. You can see on the front it just says Steel Vengeance, Cedar Point. Super nice little graphic here, but on the back is where this shirt shines. You can see it has this whole entire picture of the first drop and the train and all that in that art style. Cedar Point has a couple of these shirts for different rides where it just has the simple logo on front and all that on the back, and I love it because you get the simplicity on the front and the comfort and the fit, but on the back all the extra details. And so these are great shirts. I would recommend all of them. This is the only one that I have of this style from Cedar Point, but one of my favorite shirts. Absolutely love it. All right, next up we have this Mystic Timbers shirt. My favorite GCI. As you can see, it has the simple Mystic Timbers logo here, and then in the background it has this dark, scary looking forest and some of the track. I think it's a great shirt. It's super comfortable. One of my favorite shirts to wear to bed. I normally just wear plain t-shirts when I go to sleep, and yeah, this one's great. Super breathable, super soft, great design. Definitely one of the better shirts I have. All right, here we have this I-305 shirt, and honestly, this is definitely one of the worst shirts I own. I got it because it's all they had for I-305, and I love that ride, but it says I survived. IF305 has all this busy crap going on. I would have just preferred this logo and nothing else, or even the first drop or first big turn. But hey, had to get the shirt. It's a great ride. Honestly, there are worse, probably even worse ones that I own, but still not a great design, pretty messy, not too clean. But I have it, I wear it, I love the ride, had to get the merch, so I took what I could get. All right, next up we have this X2 shirt, one of my favorite rides I've ever ridden and one of the better shirts I have in my opinion. It does have some messiness going on with the flames in the background and some stats and stuff, but the main focus is on the logo here, X2, and it is a great logo. It's a classic logo. So yeah, I love this shirt. Obviously, I have a lot of black shirts and I do prefer that. I prefer the darker colors. So yeah, I think it's great, fits great, it's a great ride, great shirt. All right, next up we have this Iron Gwazi shirt. Iron Gwazi is a ride that wasn't as good as I expected it to be. And the first day I went, I only got one ride on it because it broke down. And I was kind of mad, so I didn't even buy a shirt. But when we went back, I was able to get some warmed up rides on it. So I got this one. It's not the cleanest, crispest design they had, but for some reason, I just liked the way that there was like green in the iron part and it had the first drop in this alligator. I don't know what it is about the combo of colors and all that, but I liked it better than the more muted ones, the more simple ones. I like the shirt a lot. So I picked it up. I like the purple. It's a darker color, so it works, fits great. So overall, great shirt. All right, next up we have this Time Traveler shirt. It's another one where there's a little simple logo on front, and on the back it has a lot more information. It has some of the ride stats, which I'm not a fan of, but it does have an old-timey steampunk vibe to it, and this was the best shirt they had for this ride, in my opinion. It is the best ride at Silver Dollar City, so I did have to pick one up. It fits great, it's comfortable, I'm happy with it. On to the next shirt. All right, next up we have this Copperhead Strike shirt. Not a huge fan of it. I would have preferred just the snake logo, but they have this diamond design with the track and with the ride name and Carowinds, some of the stats listed. Honestly, the shirt itself isn't that bad, but they only had it in a size bigger than what I wear. As you can see, it's super baggy on me. I wear XL, they only had it in 2XL. I had to pick one up because it's a great ride, and I still wear this shirt every now and again. If I want more airflow, I guess a baggier shirt, it works. But yeah, you can see it's sagging right here on my neckline. So not the biggest fan of the shirt. It does fit a little big. I would have just preferred the ride logo, but had to pick it up. Still not a terrible shirt. Probably one of the worst ones I own though. All right, next up we have this Alpengeist shirt. It was my #1 invert for a while. Now Montu is my #1. This is either 2 or 3. I need to ride it again to see if I like it better than Afterburn. But yeah, it's a great simple logo. It says Alpengeist. It has the Yeti eye. I probably honestly would have just preferred Alpengeist, but this was the best shirt they had. I don't hate the blue color. It could be better if it was just a black or like a darker color. It is what it is, but it was a great ride and I wanted to get a shirt for it. So got this one. I'm happy with it. All right, next up we have this Fury 325 shirt. Honestly, there aren't that many good ones. They have a white one, you know, I wouldn't buy that. And they have some that really don't have any logo or anything. This is the classic Fury logo, which I like. I like the design of the shirt. It's just the material it's made out of is strange. I don't know what kind of material it is, but it's not the normal for just a normal like polyester cotton shirt. So overall the material's not the best, but it does fit well and I like the logo, so I'm happy with it. And obviously Fury's an amazing ride, so overall good shirt. All right, that's all of the ride shirts I have. I do have a Twisted Colossus shirt, but it somehow went missing. I don't know where I went. Wow, well this is random. I just found the Twisted Colossus shirt after making the whole video, of course, putting all my shirts away. It's all wrinkly and dusty because it fell behind my dresser. So that's just lovely. But this is a Knott's Berry Farm shirt. I got this on my first visit back when everything was open and the park was running great. You can see it's a tie-dye Charlie Brown shirt that says Knott's Berry Farm. And yeah, my first visit to the park was magical. I had a great time. I got to ride Accelerator, which is now closed. I got to ride Montezuma's Revenge, which has been being refurbished and remade over the past year. So it was amazing. I definitely think Knott's needs to return to its former glory soon. This past year, it's been in kind of a limbo with just a bunch of the rides being closed, nothing being able to be open and operate at full capacity at the same time. And if they can get all that sorted out, it would be a top tier park. So yeah, overall, great shirt. I like it. Only park shirt I have. I don't have any other shirts for like Magic Mountain, Cedar Point, any other parks. I need to get more. I just always buy the ride shirts because I love the rides and I never get park shirts. But yeah, overall, it's a great shirt. We only have one shirt left before the video is over and it's kind of a funny one. All right, last shirt that I'm showing you guys today is this Airtime Thrills Don't Staple Me Bro shirt with a little stapler here. I think it's really funny. When I saw this shirt existed, I bought it right away. Obviously, you guys know being stapled is when a ride-op will push the restraint all the way down, get you stuck in your seat so you can't get any airtime. It can be quite uncomfortable and painful. I hate it, so I got this shirt. Honestly, it kind of has the opposite effect. If the ride-ops know what stapling is, I feel like when they see this, they try to staple you harder. So it doesn't really work, but it's still kind of funny. But yeah, I know this isn't really a roller coaster shirt, but it is a roller coaster enthusiast shirt, so I kind of wanted to include it just for fun. So in total, I have 24 shirts, 25 including the Twisted Colossus one. That is missing. Hopefully I will find that. But yeah, honestly, not as bad as I thought. I thought I would have way more, but I guess I just overestimated because these shirts are expensive. They're 20 to 40 bucks each. So I've spent a minimum of $400 to $500 on these things, which is a bit ridiculous, but it is what it is. I enjoy collecting them and wearing them to the park. So if you guys enjoyed this video, want to see similar videos of this type, I guess just sharing my experiences and things that I collect and do with you guys, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new and want to see more Fresh Coaster content each and every single week. Thank you all for watching. I will see you next time.